That was a great concert last night, Scarlett.
Thanks.
As we know, Scarlett's got a new CD coming out soon, so let's have a look at the best way we can promote it in France.
Okay. Well, I think Scarlett should visit the major music stores. In my opinion, that's the best way to meet her fans.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jacques?
Actually, I don't agree with Marc. Scarlett isn't commercial in that way.
Scarlett? Scarlett?
I agree with Jacques. I don't have a commercial image. It isn't my style.
Okay, but Scarlett needs more publicity. What about a series of TV and radio interviews? Don't you agree?
Yes, but that's what everybody does. What we want is something different.
Personally, I think Scarlett should tour clubs and summer festivals. She can DJ, play her favorite music, play the new CD, and meet her fans, too.
Yes, absolutely. That's a much better idea. Marc?
Okay, why not?
Scarlett?
I think... that's a great idea. Thank you, Jacques.
In this video, we're learning how to make suggestions and offer different things in English. Dan, what shall we do this weekend? I don't know, the forecast says it will be bright and dry on Saturday. But it may rain on Sunday. We could go for a picnic to the lake. And if the weather gets worse, we might go back to town to spend the evening at home watching TV. Going to the lake sounds great, I'm up for it. But I'm not sure about watching TV on Sunday evening. It is boring. I'd rather go shopping or watch a film at the cinema. Sounds good to me. How about inviting Jack and Mary? They could join us. Yes, let's do that. Dan, what shall we do this weekend? We use the modal verb shall when we ask for a suggestion. More examples. Where shall we go on holiday? Shall we stay home tonight? We could go for a picnic to the lake. We use the modal verb could or might when we are making a suggestion. Repeat after me. They could join us later. We might go to Prague together. Sounds good to me. How about inviting Jack and Mary to make a suggestion, we also use questions with how about and what about. We say how about or what about something or someone, and how about or what about doing something. For example, how about the cinema? What about the cinema? How about going to the cinema? What about going to the cinema? So what's the difference between how about and what about? Using how about, we sound more sure in relation to our suggestion, and what about sounds less sure. The second important thing is that we use both how about and what about to make a suggestion, but only what about to make an objection. So let's take a look at an example of an objection. We are leaving now. But what about me? I don't want to stay here alone. The person who's saying, I don't want to stay here alone, is not happy with the fact, and he's making an objection. Yes, let's do that. One more way to make a suggestion is to use let us or the short form let's. Repeat after me. Let's visit Colombia next year. Let's invite them to the party. Going to the lake sounds great. I'm up for it. If you agree with a suggestion, you can use one of the following phrases. Sounds great. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. I'm up for it, which is quite colloquial or even slang. It's a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, fine. More examples. Let's visit Colombia next year. It's a great idea. Let's invite them to the party. Sounds good to me. But I'm not sure about watching TV on Sunday evening. It is boring. When you disagree with a suggestion, you can use the following phrases. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it's a good idea. You had better not, or we had better not, but you can more often hear the short form of this phrase. You'd better not, we'd better not. More examples. Let's call him now. I'm not sure about that. How about inviting them to the party? We'd better not. I'd rather go shopping or watch a film at the cinema. And if you disagree with a suggestion, you can suggest an alternative or express your preference. And you can use the following. I prefer,